Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am back on Facebook Live. Let me do a quick recap for you guys. We finna be skinty, SKINTY. We finna be skinty, y'all. Yes. Let me do a quick recap for you guys. Yesterday I talked about, and what I'm in the process of doing for myself and for others, is creating a money machine. And what I mean by a money machine is, are you making money auto magically? My Facebook handle is my name, Danielle Winningham. Are you making money auto magically? Do you have digital products for sale? Yes, girl, we're going to be super fines on our birthday. When I hit Florida, I'm going to be wearing a two-piece, eating a two-piece. Hello? It's going to be a two-piece vegan fried chicken from KFC. But do you have all of the technology in place? Do you have your social media? Hey, Keisha, good morning. Where it needs to be. Do you have your branding? Yes, auto magically. Yes. Do you have your branding where it needs to be? Are you aware of what marketing is, and do you have a marketing plan? Do you have a team? Everybody needs a team. I don't care how bomb.com you are. Every time I add, hey Gary, good morning, a team to a team member, it adds money to my bottom line, because that's one thing I don't have to do. Do you have products and do you have services? And some of you don't. And I asked the question a minute ago, and I'm going to ask the question again. How many of you either don't have products for sale, or you've not sold a product in the last 7 days? Amber said her. Who else? Because there's some people on here. Either you don't have products and services for sale, or you haven't sold anything in the last 7 days. I meet so many business owners that say, hey, I'm a business owner, and then you're not selling nothing, or you haven't sold anything. And so if you don't have anything for sale, then I question you being a business owner. And I'm saying, why don't you? Because I really feel like nobody is any different than anything else. Nobody is any different than anyone else. So what's keeping you from selling your products and your services and other folks' stuff is selling? Or if you're working a job and you've not sat still long enough to create products and services that show that you're good at what you do and are the best use of your skills, then why not? That's okay, Tiffany. Then why not? So number one, do you have a money mindset? How many of you think on a scale of like 1 to 10, rate your money mindset? On a scale from like 1 to 10, how well do you think you do with your mindset and money? She said a 5. Come through, y'all. Come on with some numbers now. A 5. If you work a job, you can't be no higher than a 5. Because like that was my first major mindset epiphany for me, that I did not have to work a job. That was like the first, oh fool, I ain't got to work no job. I don't even think I'm a 10 yet, because it's some stuff that I still struggle with. You guys might be a 10. Hey, good morning, Pastor D. But I really feel like to be a 10, you got to be a billionaire. I think you about an 8 if you're a millionaire. I'm going to say I'm about an 8. I'm right at an 8. Because if you were an 8, you would be out there selling everything that wasn't nailed down. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. If you're an 8 with your money mindset, you're going to be in the lab creating products and services. If you're not going live on live stream, you're not an 8. You're not an 8. And Darius, do you agree? Because, baby, if you see live stream and the opportunity for you to create your own commercial every single day, and you won't take advantage of it, and it's free, You ain't got to pay for no station breaks. You ain't got to pay for no producers. You ain't got to pay. You ain't got to do nothing but roll over and hit the start broadcast button. Literally to have the opportunity to get clients from all over the world, to get followers, to meet new people from all over the world, and you won't do it? That's to me, that's a slip in your mindset. Because that means you don't have the discipline. Good morning, ambitious boss me. You don't have the mind control. Listen to me. Good morning, Anita. You don't have the mind control, because it's mind over matter. And what your mind say don't matter if it's keeping you from your money. And I'm just being brutally honest. How many of you are still not going live on live stream? I have that, Jean-Louis. Jean-Louis said, I just want a link to all of your services. If you go to bit.ly/MarchMadMoney, bit.ly/MarchMadMoney, it will show you all the programs I have out right now. And all the programs, all the events, everything. Good morning, Deborah. bit.ly/MarchMadMoney. Or you can click on one of those links and give us a call. We'll tell you what the right course for you is. Hey, Tiffany, good morning. But the bottom line is you're missing opportunities. So that means you need to work on your mindset. You went live 3 times, SP Man. I probably go live 3 times today. Just to put that into perspective. Good morning, Kiziful. Just to put it in perspective. Darius, can you even put a dollar figure? I can't even put a dollar figure on how much money I would be missed if I didn't go live. What's a good passive income? It depends on your business. I can't even put a dollar figure. I'm going to say it's in the hundreds of thousands. I'm going to say look at your neighbor and say, wow, you are missing potential in the hundreds of thousands every month, every week, every year that you don't go live. Can you really afford to miss money at that level? I got another one for you. Every day, every week, every month that you don't create new products and services, you are missing hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you just wrote one book, you're missing hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you just have one workshop, you're missing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when I tell you that by you not monetizing all of the stuff that you're out there doing in the world, you're missing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if I say, come to a class and let me teach you how to monetize everything, and you're not willing to spend $99 down and $99 a week, then I question your money mindset. Because it takes money to make money. And if you know you need a mindset shift, you can't give it to yourself. You got to have somebody shift it for you. So number 1 is faith. Do you have the faith? Hey, Sanity Sales. I'm a business coach. Number 2, do you have the mindset? Number 3 is where we were before I switched from Facebook Live. Do you have the creativity? It is no wonder that Darius makes the level of money he does, because that's one creative sucker. And I actually sit back and watch Darius, and it challenges me to be more creative. And when I see him do something, I was like, ooh, that fool did that. Okay, let me raise the bar. Let me do this. Let me do that. Who are you around? He'll be roasting salmon in the morning, and making center treats by night. Who are you around that makes you raise the bar? Like even just a one-on-one conversation with Darius makes me think outside the box. Like, you know what? You sure right. Now, I was finna order my exercise bike anyway. Notice how I said finna. Notice how I said about to. I was with the I'm about to tribe. I'm about to order. Hey, Shay Shay. I'm about to order my, I was on FaceTime with Darius, and I saw them bringing in all that equipment over there. I say, Darius is not finna leave me fat. Not gonna do it, buddy. You not gonna do it. Baby, I went on and ordered my recumbent exercise bike and the rest of the stuff because I'm not gonna get left behind. Who are you around that makes you raise your bar? And sometimes that means, because do you know how I met Darius? I met Darius because I went to his social media masterclass. Sometimes you got to spend money to be around the people that are going to raise your business IQ. If your business IQ is a 40, it take at least a 140 just to break even. You need to be a 180 or a 200 to start turning profits. Who are you around that forces you to think differently about your money and your next level and your future and your goals? And if the answer is nobody, then it is on you to change that. And I don't mean come into a coaching class and then leave and then come back 6 months later after stuff didn't work out. You're in the coaching class, the stuff works fine. You leave the coaching class. You need to quit doing the hokey pokey with coaching, because the bottom line is, hey, Rolanda, the bottom line is you have to make sure that you keep that positive influence in your life. And that's right, JC Rowe. You have to leave behind some people that are not forward thinkers, but you have to replace them with somebody. Good morning, Jennifer. Yeah, you can't be doing the hokey pokey with coaching because you're going to get stuck again. This is ascension. And to ascend, you got to be on a forward momentum. It can't be start and stop. It can't be stop and go. It has to be consistent movement to the next level. Who are you around? And it makes a huge difference. And so you need to be around people who inspire your creativity. And if you're not, you need to change circles. Number 4 goes 5. Number 5 goes right into what I was saying. So far I've said faith, I've said mindset, I've said creativity. Number 4 is knowledge. Is knowledge. Thank you, Yalisha. Is knowledge. Knowledge is not something that just jumps in your brain. You have to be on an ongoing, consistent pursuit of knowledge. If you're not reading and you're not taking workshops and you're not doing stuff to actively raise your business IQ, then it's not going to just jump into your brain. You're going to know today what you knew yesterday. And what you knew yesterday may help you make $100, but that's not the same knowledge that's going to help you make $1,000. Not the same knowledge that's going to help you make $10,000. Not the same knowledge that's going to help you make $100,000. Definitely not going to be the same knowledge that helps you make $100,000 a month. And it's not going to help you make $1 million. So the bottom line is, even the word says, study to show yourself approved. What are you reading? What are you listening to? You have a stress right now. Let me relieve your stress. What are you putting in your head? What are you challenging yourself to do? Seth Godin has a book called The Icarus Deception. And what the Icarus Deception is about, if you guys don't know the story of Icarus, Icarus was a character in Greek mythology who his father made him wings. Hey, Rochelle, good morning, love. Out of wax and bird feathers so that he could get away from this monster. But his father warned him, don't fly too high or the sun's going to melt the wax and you're going to fall to your death. It's going to kill you. Of course, he didn't listen. But there's also another Icarus effect, to not fly too low. And some of you are flying too low. It's not even sometimes about not flying too close to the sun. He also told them that if you fly too low, the humidity from the water is going to clog your feathers and cause you to crash. So it's not just necessarily always about flying too high. There is an effect to flying too low, and some of you are flying way, way, way below what you were intended to fly. And that's just, I know that may be deep for some of you. Look at your neighbor and say, got it. If you caught that, look at your neighbor and say, got it. But that's so true on a lot of different levels. Look at your bank account. Your bank account will tell you if you have the Icarus deception. Look at your bank account. Look at your livelihood. Your livelihood will tell you if you have the Icarus deception. Look at your car. Your car will tell you if you've got the Icarus deception. If you're running around in a car making a $500, $600, $700 a month car note, or you barely got a piece of car and you drive, if your bank account looks like a temperature, you got an Icarus deception. You're flying too low. So knowledge will fix that. Number 5 is confidence. Knowledge feeds into your confidence. The more knowledgeable you are about life, business, and other, the more confident you become. The more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you become. People don't want to hear that because that means you have to study. People think they're going to go make one YouTube video and it's going to go viral and then they never have to work again. You better ask Darius about that. He got multiple viral videos and he's still working. Because if you don't know how to monetize those viral videos, then it's no good. You got a bunch of watchers and no money. You got a whole bunch of followers and no money. So sometimes you've got to have the confidence to get out of the shell that you're in. And the more knowledgeable you receive, the more knowledge you receive and the more knowledgeable you become is the more confidence you have. Your knowledge does feed your confidence, period. Period. And I can tell you, it ain't about what my looks. My clients don't hire me for my looks. My clients don't hire me for what's on my head. My clients hire me for what's inside of my head. And I know the value of what's inside of my head. And I charge accordingly. Where is your confidence? I speak Blackanese. I don't speak Portuguese. And I don't speak Brokenese. We no speak no Brokenese. I don't speak Brokenese. And I don't speak Portuguese. I speak Moneynese. Do you hear me speaking Portuguese? He gonna just jump in here out of come on now. I don't speak Brokenese either. We no speak no Brokenese. We don't speak no Brokenese over here. But your knowledge feeds your confidence. And if you got some confidence issues, improve your knowledge. I promise you, you're going to get a leap in your confidence. Last but not least, do you have, I must be awful thin though, because I don't speak Russian. You trying to ask me, do I speak a language that you can't even spell, bro? Do I speak Russian? I can't. Last but not least, do you have a big vision for yourself and your future? Last but not least, what is the biggest vision that you have for yourself and for your future? And if you don't have a big vision, I don't mean I'm going to open a corner store one day. That's not a big vision. I was telling my mentees that I'm looking for a new mentoring group. I speak Russian dressing on a sandwich too. In the mentoring group that I want to join, you have to have $10 million of investable resources, and the dues are $30,000 a year. I'm going to repeat that after y'all get through laughing at Darius with his crazy self. Ain't Russian dressing, ain't that just like Big Mac sauce, Darius? Ain't that just like Thousand Islands? Ooh, let me talk about my grandma real quick. And y'all know I miss my grandma so much. Me and my grandma are just alike. Me and my grandma, you want to talk about somebody crazy? My grandma was crazy, like me. Every time she opened her mouth, it was something fly. But if you know, like I know, did your grandmama used to make her own Thousand Islands by mixing salad dressing and ketchup together? Do y'all remember that? Your grandma didn't do that? My grandma did that. My grandma did that. My grandma did that, baby. You asked for some salad dressing. She would mix ketchup and salad dressing. Your mama did that, JC Rowe? See, we was country. If you couldn't make it in the kitchen, you couldn't have it. Let me tell you another thing. Ketchup, mayo, and relish. Yes, that was our Thousand Islands. Let me tell you another thing my grandma did. Exactly. That was creativity. She could have put that in a bottle and called it Paul Newman. When the ketchup got low, yep, mayonnaise and ketchup, Miracle Whip and ketchup, salad dressing ketchup, same thing. When the ketchup got low, my grandma would put a little vinegar in the bottle and shake it up. Like, we didn't throw bottles away unless they was empty. My kids be throwing a bottle away with like that much ketchup in it because they can't get it out. Baby, my grandma would turn that bottle upside down and let it sit until all that ketchup was at the top. But you didn't throw away no bottles around her house unless they was all empty. Anyway, that's a shout out to my grandma. Made me think about it. But if you don't have big goals for yourself, you got to say what's stopping you. I'm blocking you over ketchup. You do that to spaghetti sauce. See, my grandma did it to everything. So I don't know why people come in your scope and tell you who you can and can't block. Because I'll block you too, buddy, for saying something. Hashtag ketchup block. Hashtag Big Mama's child. Hashtag get off my scope. Hashtag move around. Move around. Move around. Anyway, people come in and just, right? I'll be like, bye, y'all. But you need to make big goals. And by big goals, I mean big goals like staggering goals. Like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have X, Y, and Z number of locations in the next number of years. You know, you got to have staggering goals. You do. Hashtag buy is what Shelly Rice said. And if you don't, you need to get some quick. Right? Keisha said catch that block. Anyway, like I have this goal to follow Darius around the country and just go to every dining where Darius cooks. For the rest of the year. I'm gonna buy me some Tupperware stock and I'm gonna make Tupperware commercials. Good for you, Boss Lady Hodges. I'm gonna make Tupperware commercials. Yep, John. John said he put water in his bottles and shake it up. But anyway, let me tell you what I was telling you about the big goals. I was looking for a mentoring program, and the mentoring program I found, hey Lisa, you have to have $10 million in investable resources, and the dues are $30,000 a year. I didn't say, man, I never. I said, okay, if I can't join by next year, I'm going to join the year after. Because when I get through playing with this real estate game this year and get through playing with this stock market game, I'm going to go get it. But the bottom line is stop thinking that things are outside of your affordability level, because they're not. It just means you have to go make the money to accomplish that goal. But they are. Here's the thing though, Jewel. Imagine, hey DJ Jeff, I'm doing great, thank you. Imagine being in a group where everybody has $10 million of investable resources. Good morning, Eric. Just imagine that. Catch what I'm saying. So when you talk about like-minded people, you understand what I'm saying? If you want to be a billionaire, you got to be around some billionaires. At some point, that's that Icarus effect. I can't fly but so close to the sun because I don't know what I'm doing. So you take that 10 million, you ain't got to invest it in them. You just got to have it. So it's still your money, but you invest it to get around people who have 50 million. And then you invest that 50 million, you want to get around people with 100 million. Then you want to get around people with 200 million and then $1 billion. Do you wonder why all the celebrities hang out? Because it's a different conversation. It is a different conversation. And that's why I appreciate Darius, because when I'm on the phone with Darius, you know we're going to kiki and caca and act stupid. But for the most part, it's a different conversation. Good, New Jersey women who win. Who are you having a different conversation with? If you're not in the cash crew, it's only $39 a month to join. It's a different conversation. Every day we're talking next level money. And then in Monetize Everything, it is a different conversation. But you got to be hungry for the next level. You got to be hungry for more knowledge. Exactly, Leisha, and that doesn't work. She says she finds working with small business owners that they spend everything they get. Never build wealth or reinvest. They want the ball from Jump Street. If you're not reinvesting in your business at every single level, how do you expect your business to grow? I've probably ordered $250 worth of books just this week. Just this week. Some of you ain't spent $250 on your business since you've had it. Look at your neighbor and say, wow. Some of you have been in business for a year or two and have yet to spend $250 on business knowledge, on industry knowledge, because there's two types of knowledge. You got to know, I'll give you an example. My friend Darius, he is an expert cook, but he's also an expert digital marketer. He's also an expert community builder. So when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter if you got the best food in the world. If you don't know how to get it in front of people and make people want to buy it and make people want to eat it and make people want to come to your events, then all the knowledge goes to nothing. So you got to have 50%. You got to have industry knowledge and you got to have business knowledge. And a lot of people forsake the business knowledge. A lot of people forsake the industry knowledge. You don't know what's going on. If I have one more entrepreneur say to me that, what's their line? Hold on, I'm trying to get their line. Hey, baby traps. Happy Sunday. What was I finna say? It's bit.ly/thecashcrew, Marissa. Baby Travis, you just can't come through the door with a question, baby. Thank you. But if I have one more entrepreneur say, I can't afford coaching. I can't afford business knowledge. I can't afford workshops. I can't afford this. And the truth of the matter is, you can't afford not to. You can't afford not to. You gotta make a decision. And it's your decision because folks gonna be gone to the next level and you're gonna be sitting there. Absolutely. Absolutely, sis. You know, you never know. Even the word says all things are working for your good. That means the things you think are bad today are good tomorrow. But I'm going to get out of here. I got a VIP session. All right, Jewel. I got a VIP session. Hey, Abundant Life Living. Where you been, sis? And what else I got this morning? Oh, I need to finish planning my week. And finish blocking these trolls. So I'm going to hit y'all up in the PM, okay? Love you guys. Have a great morning.